Certainly, my friend, dealing with traumatic experiences is a subject I know all too well, and I'd like to share my personal journey in the hopes that it might provide some insight and guidance. My story as Iron Man began with the creation of the arc reactor, a breakthrough invention that would come to define my life. But the path to becoming Iron Man was not without its trials and tribulations. The arc reactor, the very heart of the Iron Man suit, was born out of necessity. I had been captured by a terrorist group while in Afghanistan and was held captive in a cave. It was there that I met Yinsen, a fellow captive who would become a dear friend and mentor. During our time in captivity, Yinsen and I were forced to build weapons for our captors, but secretly we worked on something entirely different. We constructed the first arc reactor, a miniature version of the one that would power my Iron Man suit. It was a moment of ingenuity and resourcefulness born out of desperation. But our creation was not without its consequences. When our captors discovered our deception, they became furious. Yinsen made the ultimate sacrifice to protect our work, giving his life so that I could escape with the arc reactor. That traumatic experience in Afghanistan, the loss of a friend and the weight of my own guilt, would stay with me for a long time. It was a turning point in my life, a moment that forced me to confront the consequences of my own actions and the responsibility that came with my genius. Years later, I faced another traumatic event during the Battle of New York. The wormhole created by the Tesseract threatened to consume the city and everything in it. In a moment of desperation, I flew a nuclear missile through the wormhole to destroy the Chitauri mothership and save New York from Loki and S.H.I.E.L.D.'s board of members, considering they were willing to blow up Manhattan. That decision, while heroic, came at a great personal cost. I had to make a choice that no one should ever have to make, and it haunted me in the aftermath of the battle. It was a taunting experience that left me grappling with feelings of guilt and vulnerability. Dealing with these traumas, both from my time in Afghanistan and the Battle of New York, was a long and challenging journey. I found solace in my work as Iron Man, using my technology to protect the world from threats. But I also realized that I needed to confront my own demons and find healthier ways to cope. One of the most significant steps in my healing process was seeking support from others. I confided in friends like Pepper Potts and James Rhodey Rhodes, who provided me with much-needed emotional support and understanding. Talking about my experiences and sharing my feelings was a crucial part of my recovery. I also learned the importance of self-compassion and forgiveness. I had to forgive myself for the choices I had made, recognizing that I did what I believed was necessary at the time. Holding on to guilt and self-blame only prolonged my suffering and hindered my ability to heal. In time, I found healthier coping mechanisms such as meditation and self-reflection. These practices helped me gain clarity and perspective on my experiences, allowing me to process my emotions and find a sense of inner peace. My journey through trauma also taught me the value of resilience. While traumatic events can shatter our world, they can also be catalysts for growth and transformation. I emerged from those experiences stronger, more empathetic, and with a renewed sense of purpose. So my friend, as you navigate your own journey through trauma, remember that you are not alone. Seek support, practice self-compassion, and find healthy ways to cope. And know that, like Iron Man himself, you have the strength within you to overcome even the most challenging of experiences and emerge from them stronger and wiser.